But here we go. ASHLAND Hard Seltzer. And I don't know too much about it, but I think it's one dude behind it, and his name is Josh London. And this guy's remarkable. I don't know him. I don't know what he's like. I don't know if he's an asshole. I don't know if he's the nicest guy. Fantasy's better than reality. I just know that his resume and his body of work is remarkable. From the top, he started St. Archer Brewery in 2014. And in less than 2 years, he sold his company to Miller Coors for $80 million. And he just sold his hard seltzer company to, I think, InBev like a month ago. He sold 2 companies to Big Beer from San Diego. I think he's a couple years older than me. But the guy knows how to utilize timing more than anything. Timing is the biggest factor. And I was thinking about this. The guy had St. Archer going in 2014. 2014 was still kind of the wild, wild west of beer. It was the wild, wild. Like if you were established in San Diego in 2014, and what I mean by established is that obviously you have a lease. Like I know some friends who try to get breweries that couldn't get a lease for like 2 years. If you had in 2014 in San Diego, if you were making beer and at least putting it into bombers, and you had a tasting room that wasn't even desirable but accessible in 2014, every single beer drinker in San Diego was going to know who you were. That day is over. I don't know half the breweries that open up unless it's close to the breweries that I already go to. If you started that, if you had that going, I don't care if you were paying guys under the table back in 2013, 2014, that was like the crowler days when everybody would just buy crowlers. Growlers. Everyone would buy the big glass jug, the half-gallon jug, and we would just fill up our houses with growlers. Every time we went to a new brewery, it was growler. And then when breweries started coming out with, I guess it was before cans, it would have been bombers, the 22-ounce bombers. And he had this going in 2014, and he has connections. He's friends with. He's doing one of those breweries. He did one of those breweries that's like an action sports brewery or action sports investors / owners, co-owners. You know, and you bring these people in. I would imagine it's pretty safe to say they don't know shit about beer. They're in it for the business, but that's fine. That's who's here. Casper? I would say that they're just in it for the business. Totally cool. People invest in stocks solely for business. You know, half the mutual funds and shit that we have are all, you know, JP Morgan or Philip Morris and JR Reynolds and tobacco and stuff. You invest in stocks to make money. You invest in stuff to make money. That's fine. So it was pro skaters, pro surfers, 2013, 2014. But what I thought about today, which made a lot of sense in regards to timing too, you know what else he had the perfect timing of Instagram. Like in 2014, Instagram was way bigger than it is now. Light years. Everybody was coming over from Facebook and signing up for Instagram like no tomorrow. And remember that, coming over from Facebook, and you post a picture of a sunset on Facebook and you get 2 likes. One of them's your grandmother and everyone thinks you're a loser. And then you post a picture of your lunch on Instagram and you get 75 likes and you're like, whoa, bro. Am I the only artist on planet Earth that knows how to take a picture of carne asada fries? Whoa, 100 likes. And everybody was trying to post everything and follow everybody. He utilized Instagram like none other. I don't even think you need Instagram anymore. But anyways, he had the beer at the perfect timing, and he had all these guys, Taylor Knox, Paul Rodriguez. I don't know too much about pro surfing or pro skateboarding, but you've got 10 investors, all with, we'll call it 100,000 to 1 million followers on Instagram, all promoting this beer that already stands out. St. Archer. It was St. Archer. So they sell out to Miller Coors in less than 2 years. in less than 2 years. Start a company in late 2013, early 2014, whatever. And then by the end of 2015, he had sold his brand to Miller Coors for reportedly $80 million. Barrage, you're retired. You're retired. Everyone's retired. The top 5, 10 guys up are retired. Top 5 guys. Starts a brewery called ASHLAND Brewing. Don't know much about it. ASHLAND Brewing. I don't know why you're retired. You were less than 40 years old. I don't know. Live your life. ASHLAND Brewing. I don't know what's going on with that. So, hard seltzers are pretty much new. No one's been around for 4 years. I would take it that Ashland's been around for maybe a year, tops. I mean, as far as selling beer. They could have been around for 2 years, honing in their recipe, honing in branding, everything. People, behind the curtain, distribution, yada, yada, yada. But I think they've been only in the market for about a year. And the dude just sold out last month to InBev, which is Anheuser-Busch, again. How did he do it? Timing. I've always said you can only be like the top 3 or 4. And I would put it in that order. I'd go White Claw, Truly, Bud Light Seltzer, and then Ashland. So, and at this point, I don't even think you need social media. I don't even think you need Instagram. By the time you go and look at Ashland's Instagram, they already sell it in every store. I don't know, man. We talked about this all drunk a couple of weeks ago. I was checking out his Instagram today. I Googled him. Hot wife. Smoking hot wife. Early 40s. Mid 40s. Early 40s. And he puts his wife on the Instagram page, man. She's a good-looking girl. Josh Landon, shout out to you. Whatever it takes, I got to get you on the broadcast. Even though I have zero leverage to do that. It's going to happen. I need to hear your story, what your life was before you started St. Archer. Good-looking girl, man. He puts his family all over the internet, and that's fortunate for us because back in the 90s, if we had pictures of his smoking hot wife, we'd probably be arrested. We'd be like Robin Williams from that weird 1 hour photo movie, but we live in a day and age where people put their houses, hot wives, kids all over the internet, and we can check it out. So shout out to him for having a smoking hot wife too. Inspired or jealous? Inspired. Yeah, Roswell. Yes, Ashland from Cali. Inspired or jealous? You would have to be a fool to be jealous. This is inspired. And I'm a fool because I'm jealous as hell. No, but I'm kidding. Check out this guy. Josh Landon. You sold 2 San Diego brands to Big Beer. You are a barrage. Someone put his wife's Instagram handle in the chat.